This will always be who I am.
Texting more come in and I see something that's important. Boy, how important it's going to be that everyone can hear me today. Hey guys, how are you? I'm trying to figure this out. Sorry I'm late. I'm sorry to Susie. I was supposed to do Susie's show at 6. I don't even know what's going on with. I'm using the setup on my editing computer. And yeah, how is everybody? We'll get into how I am here in a second. Let me shut my closet. How is everyone? I'm just going to go into the chat for a second a little bit. I don't want to see my ugly office. Hi, honey. Say hi real quick. Hi. Honey, I have to talk about adult stuff real quick, okay? Okay, I'm sorry. I love you. I want you here. I always want you in here. Hey, guys. I'm just going to hang out with you guys today with the chat. I'm not going to talk about anything. No topics, no anything. Well, the topic is what's going on with me. That's what the topic is. Let me shut my door. I had to get a job. I had to get a regular job, basically, doing construction. So I've been doing construction for the last, I don't know, almost a week, I guess. Everything's just been piling up, stress, marital stuff. I've already kind of talked about that a little bit. And it's just been hard. It's just been really, really effing hard. But I'm okay. I've been through harder. Remember, I went to federal prison for a really long time, but this is emotionally a lot harder. And so I don't know. I just knew I needed to come on today. I'm not apologizing for anything. I'm just letting you guys know that that's where I'm at, and this is what's going on. I know I haven't been keeping up on emails, but I have been staying in touch with a few of the people that I've talked to, that that are friends that I've met here on the show, and they can attest that I've been, trying to keep it together. So, but it's a lot is happening, and now I might even take on this whole nother project of remodeling this house to move into it, because we're just tired of the place that we're living in. We're like kind of all packed in. It's just nuts. But went to church on Sunday. It was an amazing service, and I knew that's where I needed to be, and that's where I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna declutter our lives. I'm gonna minimalize it. I'm gonna just make some changes. So the show will be at nighttime from now on. I know it sucks for some. I know Susie probably hates me now because I was late for her last show, and now I didn't even make it to her show. We were trying to figure something out I told her I would stream on hers, but then everyone's here. How do I get everyone here over to there? I couldn't figure it out, and I was just waiting, and I don't know. But yeah, man. The first few days I was working, construction, because I haven't worked like hard work in a long time. I mean, I'm not adverse to hard work. I love hard work. I would say that I work hard every day doing this, but it's not a physical hard. So the first few days that I worked, I was the very first day I worked, I went home and I came home, not my home. I came home. I took a muscle relaxer because I was having like these spasms in my back, and I took a muscle relaxer, some ibuprofen, and then Neurontin. I take gabapentin too, and I just I jumped in the shower, laid down, and I just don't remember anything. I like my whole body was like must heal, and sleep's the best way to heal your body. And so that was the very first night. I thought it was going to be like that the second night, but it wasn't. It was just it was a little bit of that. But then like today, I feel like physically I feel good, and I was excited to do the show. And then I was having some discussions with my wife. I went to my phone and I realized I'd had a missed message from Susie. I don't know, but it was like around the showtime I was supposed to do with her. And now, I mean, she's definitely not going to trust. Well, I guess when I get my head back on straight a little bit, she'll trust that I'd be a good guest. But it was supposed to be a good show. But I announced this on Friday, or I can't remember when I announced I was going to do the after hours show. And I'm sure she had her thumbnail up. I'm just not watching YouTube. I'm either working, tattooing, construction, or home, trying to spend some kind of quality time with my family. And even that's been, So anyway, but I didn't come on tonight just to be a fucking sad sack. Excuse my language. I wanted just to kind of like update everybody. So this 7:00 will be the time from now on that the show will be on. I'm gonna try to do it every Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays I'll try to do a show with James Collins if he's down, to do like some kind of recovery or just positive show. It'll be perfect, at the end of a shitty week. We'll just have that time to like have like a positive show, and so that's what I'm gonna do. Because you guys can all hear me, right? Because I'm not using my normal microphone. I'm not using this microphone. This is the microphone I normally use. This guy. But that's on the other computer. That one's kind of down at the time. I mean, it works, but it's but anyway, so I had never used this microphone. I hope it sounds good. It's probably really loud because I'm running it through an Elgato mixer. And I see I don't barely have any light. Oh, I could do this and give me a little bit of light. So I don't know. How is everybody? Is everyone doing good? What does Kim say? Kim says, no, not that one. Cat Cake Sam, this test will be an addition to your already amazing testimony. I love that testimony. I've never, it's never been presented to me like that. I love that. Says I would keep you in Mariana and lifted prayer. Please do, Cat K. Please do. Like I am like imploring and like begging people to pray for us. Because prayer works, and and God's will be done. It will be done. It really will. I'm trying to get into the chats. Trying to get into the chats a little bit. And please pray for Susie not to be so pissed off at me. I don't know if she is. I mean, she's probably not. I mean, we're cool. We're always cool. But I let her down twice. So it's not a good look for me. I don't like letting people down with shows. I love doing shows with other creators. Yeah, it's just nuts, man. It's just nuts. What is Jen and Nicole beefing about? Thanks, Nicole, for the love. Thank you, Jen, for the Jen, and I have been reading and watching everything you've sent. We are going to have an amazing, amazing show when we do that. When we do that, I just need to make sure that all my chats. Got to get the chats ready, man. Got to get the chats ready. Blue Bayou, Sam. Here we go. Everyone just laying on me right now. Sam, let yourself off the hook, please. We are where you are at. Competing priorities. Life is hard. You're doing fine. Breathe. Have I ever told you guys the story when I went to therapy and I came in and sat on the couch and I was like bouncing off the walls. I was like, hey, how's it going? You know, hey, everything's cool. You know, this is in Venice Beach. I'm like, yeah, hey, how's it going? How's it going? She's like, sit down, dude. I'm like, okay. So I sat down. And she was like, plant yourself. Put your feet on the ground. Put your hands on your knees and just breathe. And so like she walked me through I just see my wife commenting on there. And I took some deep breaths. I let out. By like the fifth deep breath, she's like, how do you feel? And I just like went and just like bawling. And mind you, I just did a really long stint in a high security federal prison as a gang member, active, doing crazy, mean, awful things, right? It's not just like we're just not in there playing cards and dominoes and like going and working out. Like it's everything's drug related. Every decision's made about, you know, drugs and money and, you know, paperwork and smashing people and stabbing people. And it can be a lot. And so I sat down and did those breaths and it just all came out. But I couldn't pinpoint anything. I couldn't pinpoint not one thing. And I would love to tell you about the first wave I've ever caught. Now there's 3 different first waves you catch growing up in Southern California. There's the first body wave you catch. There's the first boogie board wave you catch. And then there's the first time you stand up on a surfboard. And then I would say there's the first time you get like a good left. And a left is a wave that breaks left, obviously. And it's the best. They're the best waves to get in the tube. And so there's really three times that happens. And they're all amazing. They're all amazing, like super duper amazing. Yeah, I'll just talk about the surfing one. I gotta find my vape. My wife and I are smoking cigarettes now for some reason. That should tell you how stressed the Yarbrough family is right now. Like, we're not falling apart, but there's a lot. There's a lot. And again, Susie, I am deeply, I'm sorry, but sorry is only words. Like, I just want you to know that it completely slipped my mind. But lots of things are slipping my mind. It's not just, and I get it. And people's feelings are going to be hurt. And I mean, like I said, I know me and Susie will be okay. I'm just like 2 times in a row, you know, and I guess this is a good lesson I almost said my fans. No one's my fans. For all my viewers, to know that like and like the people I collaborate with, to know like when I start talking about things like having to work a few jobs and like things are like, you know, a little hectic here at home, like don't schedule with me. because this is what I'll do. I'll just forget it. I'll double book, and I'll remember one but not the other. What else? What else will happen? Just things, man. Things happen. Like when all that's happening, or I won't be prepared. I'll show up, but I won't be prepared, like to have the discussion. Like you'll be like, hey, let's have a show on this. It's just like the one I want to do with Jen Marie, like where we want to do a show on teen, on like the terrible teen industry, the I always forget what TTI stands for, but I am tired. The teen treatment industry, it's like there's so much there. So I've been like really like cramming my brain full of all the information I can. And but it would be like going on a show with her that we're gonna like specifically talk about the teen treatment industry, and just me be like going, oh well, I didn't read that. Oh, I didn't. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Well, I'm definitely going to do the show at nighttime because like I have double the numbers I've been having in the morning already, but I haven't been here in a few days. I wish I had some like cool topics to talk about, but the topics right now are me and you. Thank you for saying that, Chrissy for Katz Newton. She says Susie is very understanding. You need to make sure your own four walls are standing. Your girl had major trauma. Yeah. Yeah. I need Visine. It's not. I don't smoke pot or anything. It's just working around sawdust all day. Trouble teen industry. Thank you, Jen. I'm all teen people, teen TI, teens, the teens. Yeah, there's just a lot, man. And thank you to everyone that's reached out to me and has been checking on me. I really appreciate that. My whole family appreciates that. And you guys always ask how, my wife is doing, and like there's been an incident, and I'll talk about it more later after we talk with our marriage counselor on Thursday. I don't want to talk about too much, like the whole world doesn't need to know like the details, but I don't mind sharing with you guys, but then it's also available for the whole world, right? So it's a hard. How is Ben? Is he here? Is he feeling better? Like my stuff was. Oh, here we go. Let's comment on this. Cami, I think you're confusing your version of hate with several hundred people calling Reese out with truce to counteract her lies, scams, and frauds she has perpetuated against thousands. See, man, I think you're confusing your version of hate with several hundred people calling Reese out with truce to counteract her lies, scams, and frauds. I can't, like, I'm not like even thinking about that right now. So I'm not even able to process that comment. I know it's not bad against me. I'm just trying to figure out exactly the way. I think you're confusing your version of hate with several hundred people calling Reese out with truths to counteract her lies, scams, and frauds. She's perpetrated against thousands. Your version of hate. I'll figure it out. But thank you. Thank you for the comment. Thank you, Rosanna Dana in the house. Ben Bacon Bits. Hey Ben, you want to come on? Just kidding. I'd be a mess right now. Trying to entertain company. What are you doing, dude? It's so weird being at this angle. I'm usually sitting over here, obviously, with this microphone, and then there's the the Stream Deck and, you know, all the things. So it is kind of cool, but I kind of like it too. I kind of like it. I'm not even sitting in my normal chair. My normal chair is over there. I'm sitting in like a drum, like a drum throne. Chrissy says, "We got your back, Sam. Splain the trauma you have been through with your wife's friend was enough to bring perspective to life. We got you, boo. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that." Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Robin. But I appreciate like any sentiments sentiments that were in that comment. But yeah, it's bandwidth right now. And I haven't seen you in a long time, Lori. I hope everything is going well with you. And it's good to see you. I know a lot of people can't make the morning stuff. You know, it gets to be a lot. Or I'm sorry, I was commenting on a thought that I had in my head. Not gets to be a lot, but it gets to be too early, and people like that don't get up that early. Like I catch the Tommy Stig show. I don't always comment, but I listen to it almost every morning, and that's like at 5 o'clock my time. So I get it. Like I'm just like really tired. That's why I don't comment all the time. But I mean, I don't catch it every single morning. I catch it when I can. Hey, I got your message about doing the Diddy thing, but like my mental shit was literally upside down when you sent me that, and like I couldn't even text you about it. But yeah, thanks for inviting me on that. Like I would love to do, like, wasn't it something about Trump pardoning Diddy? That'll never happen. If anyone thinks that'll happen, they like Trump would turn his entire base on him if he did that. He would have to like really say like he would have to give a fucking good reason to do that, right? I'm pardoning Diddy. You know, oh man, no way, Jose. That'd be nuts. I see you, Lori. No, not Sammy. Cammy was who I was responding to. My apologies. That spell check sucks. Oh, that's so crazy. Because I thought you just meant to say Sammy. Oh, that's so nuts. No, that's fine, Lori. Yeah, that's why I was like trying to understand it. I was like, what? I don't get it. Anything about the XP, Ben? What XP? Ben? Like, I know I'm just like robbing your guys' conversation. And so I'm going to make no sense if I even try to participate it. Ben's like, that's not. Okay. I'm not even going to like try to participate in like your guys' like conversation. Oh, it's right here.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
It shows on this.
What does it say?
What?
75 XP. Oh no, that's the new crown thing.
Oh.
This is called, look. Oh no, this is the XLR.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the XP thing. Can anyone explain that to me? Thanks, hon. Please, someone explain the XP thing to me. Because this is the first show I've done with it. Like, I can't see it. I can't see any XP thing. It must be a YouTube thing. It's got to be a YouTube thing. I did have another laptop right here too, but my wife stole it so she could watch the show. Yeah, I'm gonna see what it looks like on It's so funny. All my tabs up here say Mudflap Marissa, leftist militant. I rebuilt my stolen car. That's one of my old shows. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this XP stuff. From chicka bow bow. Did you guys like the show I did on Surviving Together last week? Did everyone enjoy that show? I haven't had a chance to go. Well, I think I did read some of the comments like right at first. Oh, XP is a community leaderboard. How do you lead? How do you get in the lead? I hope it's by going to my donation link. Hey, Jeannie Wright, thank you so much for becoming a member. I don't have my sound effects here, so sorry. But thank you so much. I appreciate it. What a show to become a member on. But I appreciate it. Right. Hey guys, life's falling apart. I'm working 10 jobs. Like I'm literally covered in dust.
Like,
My wife's gonna send me.
Look, so it shows like it's like a leaderboard. So like that person's number 3, that person's number 1.
The leader of what? How did
like the most? I'm assuming whoever interacts the most with the chat.
Comment.
Or like on the page.
I think okay. Hold on. The XP thing is at the top. It's a YT thing. It's like a leaderboard. Oh. I mean, leader of what? Like, then I feel like if people were like really concerned about being in the lead of something, that they're just going to make comments that aren't really pertinent to the conversation. Does that make sense? Like if they're just like, they just want to be, a leader, they can just be like, yeah, or just a thumbs up. Does that, you know what I mean? Of course, you know what I mean, because my audience is way smarter than me. Like, so much smarter. Oh, I got to change my live, the morning mayhem thing down over there. That the weird show comments on the stage. Yeah, I got to change that. Damn it. We could do this one. This is still morning mayhem. I need to do a cool after dark one. A cool after dark one. What else is going on with you guys? Come on now. Tell me something crazy that's happened that I've missed. Like the only thing I've watched are things that people have sent. Like, what have I missed? Like, what's going on with Reese and Tommy? Did they announce their second engagement yet? Because you guys all know that and I know there really isn't enough bandwidth, at least not for me to talk about that, but you guys know they're together, and that's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Someone proved to me that they're not, but I guess you couldn't prove a negative. Lord Kiss Freak in the house. I really need to get some Chrissy Kessler, praying for everyone and love to all this community. I finally feel safe again. Chrissy, thank you so much for saying that. Because here's what happens, and I've talked to Mac about this privately. When we show vulnerability on the show, during the show it feels hectic. Do you know what I mean? It feels a little hectic, and we're like showing like this mass vulnerability, and like, I've cried here. A lot of people will say, we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've done all this, but have you truly cried together? Because that's nuts, right? That's nuts. That shows it's brave, is it? We think it is at the time, right? But then after the show, we reprocess it like, oh no, like if anyone's really going through anything, they're not gonna like come to me for help. They're not gonna like no, I don't want to go to him. He's a mess. But So I don't know. It's a trip. It's like, so like the whole thing. So anyway, I talked to Mac about it, and and then I mentioned it, I think on the show where I said, yeah, I'm moving forward. This is that kind of show. I'm not like melting down. Like everything's under control. Everything's just hard, right? That's what I'm sharing. I'm sharing like this is like struggle right now. Do you guys still see my little Zen guy I look at when I'm on that computer? He keeps me balanced. Oh, look, this is what I'm rolling with over there. I got a Zen skeleton and some badass habanero hot sauce that I wish I had some tacos to go with right now. I really do. I really do. But man, it feels so good to be here right now. It really does. And like as it's going, I'm feeling better about like what's going to be happening. I'll reach out to Suzeski and talk to her. We were going to talk about addiction, and I think that was the show tonight. Was addiction? Is it a disease or a choice? I think both can be true at the same time, but I'm going to save that for the conversation with her. And yeah, so hopefully she just went live. I'm guessing that's what she did. What I could do is I could set it so all you guys automatically go over there, and then I'll sign in to her on her show. We could do that, or we could just chill. I'm reading Lord Kiss Freaks comment. Hey, Shell. Oh, he's talking to Shell. Sorry, I didn't mean to blast your guys' conversation. Yeah, you're going habaneros. Yeah, habaneros are good, Blue. Blue. Good to see you, Blue. And thank you for all the support you've given this channel and like my family and stuff. Everyone. Where has John Lazan been? Did he like give up on me because I'm just all over the place? Is he working like overtime? Oh, Cammy, can you come to tomorrow night's show and I'll explain that. And I'll explain that. I mean, they're probably not. But there's a lot of proof. Not proof. There's a lot of signs that say, and they could be doing it on purpose. I mean, but then that would show at least that they're talking, they're communicating. They've done a lot of things that coincide together, but I mean, at the very least, they're communicating, right, and saying they're not, which is okay. Forgive your brother, forgive your sister. Like I want to forgive everyone, but you can't keep transgressing. But anyways, tomorrow night, I'll go more into that. Is that cool, Cammy? I don't mean to well, in the drug world, they call get your nose open. I didn't mean to open your nose for that subject. That's a junkie saying. I don't even know why I just said it. It's ugly. It's an ugly saying. Hi, Jimene. Good to see you. Hope you are doing well. It's really good to see you. I was just saying, Jimena, how like I'm not the best person to be scheduling a live with right now, just because of like my new job. Like I have a day job now, and but once I do get all this figured out, like when I'm doing the nighttime show, then I'll be able to book with people. And I know you're totally cool with whatever we do. And so I just wanted to say that because I've let Susie down twice, and I was late the first time and I missed tonight. Hola, as they say in my tribe. It's funny. They don't say hola in your tribe, bro. Hey, Martha. Hey, Tiff 420. Beef, Mo beef. Ben's back. Ben's back and feeling good. I definitely, if I'm going to use this computer, I have to change some lighting, do some lighting so I can be seen. I do have one of those big square lights that lights up the whole room. I should turn it on and freak you guys out. Here, let me turn it on real quick. I don't even know if it's plugged in. Oh, yeah. There's always that light. I have two of those. I have two of those guys, man. Can you imagine lighting the whole thing? That's for doing interviews, you know, like if they're in-house interviews. Yeah, nothing has changed. I'm on the computer that I do my editing from for the legal channel. And when I do like the documentaries, it's on this computer. It's a way bigger screen. And then I have screens that are like this for files to drop over into the editing software. Yeah, it's probably overkill. And then over there, that's when I was doing Morning Mayhem, I would have the stuff we're watching over here in that one, me and you guys over here, and then I would do some chat stuff over here, and then I'd have stuff on deck to come over into the thing. It seems like it's well produced, but the show looks like shit. You know, it really does. Hey, Tommy Stig's in the house. How's it going, man? Hey, Tommy, I watched a show with you and the fellas. It's an old show. It was like 9 days old, man. It totally had me cracking up. You know, and I was doing construction. I was ripping up carpet. I'm doing a remodel on a house, and I was ripping up carpet. And I just hear like all these like East Coast guys, and you know what I want to talk to you about, Tommy, someday, and it can be a year from now or it could be a month from now, is did you ever notice the beef that West Coast guys have with not so much East Coast guys? Because I think if you're a good dude, you guys all get along. We all get along. But did you ever notice like the West Coast and like Boston guys, how they beef so hard? And I think it's attitude. Like I'm a unicorn West Coast guy, like, because I'm just like super chill, like, hey guys, because I'm not like a lifelong, like I didn't go to juvie, and like my first crime was I was 29 when I did my first crime. So, you know, and I was an engineer before that, so it wasn't like I was like a lifer doing it, even though I thought I was gonna become a lifer after I became an addict or like. But there's like a weird like on-site beef that they just don't get along instantly. And some might say, and that the Boston guys don't really get along with a lot of people unless you're just like them, you know. Took the bond to the hada, you know, like you got to have that aggressive thing. And the West Coast guys, like when they're like gang member West Coast guys, they're like really super. They come off aggressive, but you know. But their heart is upside down. Does that make sense? Their heart is upside down. I've never said that before, but it makes sense to me right now. But yeah, it's good to see you, brother. Super good to see you. You said it, not me, Chrissy, for Katz Newton. I need to shave. What's going on with this dude? Like, am I gonna try out for Santa Claus this year? I will be shaved by tomorrow. Yeah, man, this construction thing is vicious, but you know, guys got to do what a guy's got to do. Guys got to do what a guy's got to do. I thought I said that effed up just now. But yeah, did I miss anything? Like these last 5 days, like I'm trying to think what happened in the Karen Reed trial. Nothing major happened in the Karen Reed trial. She's gonna get off. You guys just know that. We don't even need to like really even talk about it. And then I feel like something happened somewhere that I just caught a glimpse of. And I was like, ooh, that would be a good topic. That would be a good topic. But I can't remember what it was. But yeah, but today it was just to check in with you guys and to let you know that this is going to be a nighttime show now. Yeah, we are all about the nighttime. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And you know what? I think it's going to be a better show. Thanks, Jen. It's probably a big no. No one cares. Does Sam even care? Is Sam just talking just to fucking hear himself talk? Probably. I didn't hear anything about. Oh, see, this is the issue with being a full-time like YouTuber, slash, I own a tattoo shop and I do tattoos at night, or sometimes during the day. But but just being, having like all these screens, playing something, I'm monitoring something. I'm monitoring the Diddy trial on X, which is lame. I'm not even really monitoring it there. I just leave it there just to like pretend to myself that I'm like actually monitoring it, but I don't read half of it or even 3/4 of it. But just in case, I hear something, I want to like be there. I can always have the docket sheet up, I pull it up on Pacer. And then, but then going from that to like I really haven't even sat down in this room in 5-6 days. And so if someone says crazy on Karen Reed today, I'm like, fuck, dude. If I wasn't working construction, I would have seen that. But what does that even mean that I missed? Like, it's going to be really easy for me to catch up on that tonight. I mean, yeah, it's going to be like instantly right when I hit unlive myself from the stream and stream myself. But yeah, man, that's going to be nuts. Yeah, I heard about the thing in Boulder. There was only one fatality on that, right? Caddy, Connie, and Loudmouth Linda. Just one fatality, right? But a bunch of people injured. But yeah, I stopped in my tracks and prayed for that when I heard about that. I do not ignore you, Wolfie. I seen earlier, and I started your comment. You said, beam me up. You said, beam me up, and I started up here. I do not ignore you. Actually, I'm dying to give you your wrench back, but that's okay. That's okay. Another Quelo should be back. That white piece of bread. Has any guys ever heard, and I know I'm gonna get shit for this right now. Hey, my hubby works construction. It's an honest job for an honest day's work. Be proud. I'm super proud. I'm super proud. But like I love, editing YouTube legal videos. I love going on live and you know what I mean? I love that stuff. But I can tell you this, my mental health, except for like some external stuff that's going on, with relationships, like I feel really good. And it's kind of hard when like to say, like if Mariana and I get into it about something, it's kind of hard when like I'm feeling like really good and I'm like, oh man, babe, we got this. Let's just work through it. But if I'm the transgressor and I'm just like, hey, don't worry, hon, we got this worked out. But she's still feeling like the having been transgressed upon, then it doesn't mesh. And I'm not laughing at her per se. I'm like, I'm gonna have to like make sure nothing's coming flying through the door. But since I've been out, I mean, you can tell I got sun in my face. Like, I'm outside. It does feel good. It's almost like starting to work out again because I'm releasing some endorphins that haven't been released in a while, and it just feels really good. It does, and so I'm glad that I'm out there doing it. I'm super proud of it. My boss is actually like a friend of mine who I've been tattooing on for years, and he's done like little construction jobs for me. And he just said, he's like, hey man, he's like, I I know, because I called him. I said, hey, do you want me to work on your sleeve? Because I need to pay rent. And he's like, oh, yeah. And then when I was working on him, he's like, dude, do you want to come work with me a little bit? You can, like, you know what I mean? Help me do some siding. And then I kicked ass so hard the first day. He's like, look, man, he's like, if you want to do this full time, I will get rid of that dude, you know, that's calls in 4 times a week, only comes in and works three hours a day. Always says he's got an appointment or, you know, or whatever. He's like, I'm over it. And has an attitude about it, you know? So he's got a guy like who's not really in it to win it. And it's got an attitude. And there's something to be said about all that, right? You know, you're going to lose your job. And so like the first day I worked, he didn't show up. So like didn't call in or anything. And, or no, maybe he called like late and said he wasn't coming in. And so we were like, okay, let's just kill it. Let's just like do like the entire front of this house. And then when he comes to work the next day, he's going to be like, oh shit, he's going to be able to get this done without me, you know, because my friend thinks that he's doing it on purpose. Like, he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you want to like talk shit to me? Well, I'm going to leave you hanging on this house and you got to have it done by a certain amount of time. But like I've always said, when I had a bigger shop with tattoo artists, I would always tell them, and I told him this, and like, look, no one has to be here. Nobody except for me, you know, in a business that I own or run, no one's got to be there. You guys don't have to be here. I have to be here. And I know I can count on myself. So I don't know if any of that made sense. I'm kind of like ranting a little bit, lightweight rant, lightweight shrant. And I am cutting my hair hopefully tonight. This is all coming off. Back here. I'm just going to leave a little length on top and then just fade the sides. Time to be a man again. Get rid of these ponytail locks. Do you guys remember when my hair was like down to here, right? And then I was like, oh man, I'm feeling kind of emasculated. So I like cut it to here, but now it's growing back again. So yeah, I think I'm just going to shave it. But leave a little length. Anyway, what am I even talking about, Shell? Shell, tell me, please. What am I talking about? No, I am happier. But there's some things, you know. There's some things. So yeah, I appreciate that. I'm definitely like, I know when my endorphins are kicking, or I'm a little more focused, not as manicky, but up, and I can articulate better. You guys have all seen those shows where I'm like, I can't articulate, I can't say words that I'm trying to say, and then you guys will say them for me. You're like, you mean like, you know, breakfast? Oh yeah. You know, that thing you do in the morning. You know, what is that? What is that again? Yeah, breakfast. You know, those days are rough, man. It's because I burn myself out. I'm lightweight depressed, you know, all this sad sack shit. But I do it to myself because I'm not out. I'm not getting vitamin D. I'm not like walking. What did I do? I like the first day I worked, I literally, all I did was like lift something up on the sawhorses and couldn't breathe. Like literally like, ooh, man, that was rough. Like I couldn't breathe. And like I was like out of breath. And I was like, oh, hell no. But there's a beautiful thing about our bodies, and it's called muscle memory, right? And that's even like your lungs too. And like your heart, all that has muscle memory. So like it won't take long for that to come back. My wind to come back, you know, like muscles in your chest and your back, for all that to come back. So yeah, muscle memory is a beautiful thing. And so I'm looking forward to that. I sure am, shorties.
Babe, I need you.
Hold on. I'm not pausing. What's up?
I need you to show them how many text messages you have on your phone right now. Just show them.
Oh, okay.
My guess was over 300.
539.
Yeah, show them.
Were you guys talking about it?
Yeah. Because I told them, I sent.
It's hard to.
I said, don't forget to tell them that you're changing your number. And
Oh yeah, I
you're
am
gonna
changing
have
my
a
number.
specific-
I'm trying to show it, but
Will it not show
no, because everything's too low. Oh, I bet you if I turn down the
brightness?
yeah,
Oh yeah, there you
almost. Well, it's 539.
go. Yeah. Yeah, don't forget to tell them about that.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have a lot of messages. It's tattoos, man. It's tattoos. And friends, I have too many friends. I know that sounds crazy, but I do. Look, I have so many friends, but I only hang out with like 2 of them. Of course, if James Collins lived closer, I'd hang out with him. Just talking about guy friends, But yeah, shit's nuts, man. Yeah, Indigo Twin. It's not the worst amount of unread messages. But here's the deal. I have to get to them. I have to get to them. If I didn't get to them, it would be 2,000. So like I will get to people. My brothers have given up. Like I have 3 siblings, right? They've given up. They know just call. Just call, And then if I don't answer, just keep calling. And then first I'm like, bro, I finally got you. I finally got you, But it's just shitty. It's just it's not. I'm not a shitty person for doing that, but it's just a shitty way that I manage shit. I just manage shit effed up, and so I was talking to Mariana earlier. I want to minimalize like our entire existence, like TV, dresser. The only clothes we have in the house can fit in the dresser and in the closet. Shoes will be like in a bin in a storage closet. The only knickknacks will be like family photos, just a few. Photos like of my friend that committed suicide. I always have to have her, at least a picture of her, and that's it. Like all this stuff up here, like Bob and the Monster, like stuff sitting up there. No, that can be in like a CD box, or a DVD box. It's nice to see like things and gifts that you get from people, and like artwork that I've done and artwork that people have given me and sent me. It's cool to have that, but like when your mental health is like playing games on you, and like catching up on your finances, but you got 500 messages and you're too like all over the place. Like I can't stand to deal with tattoo customers anymore. I'm most likely gonna sign over my shop to this guy Matt, who's in there way more than I am tattooing. I just haven't talked to my wife yet about it. Well, I guess I just did. But it would just be one less thing that I would have to worry. Anyway, I want to minimize my entire life. I went into this house today, and this couple, they just had like, it was just like, and it wasn't even a house, it was a trailer. It's just kind of like a crappy old trailer, but on the inside, they just had it so nice. And granted, they don't have a kid, but it was them, and they just have like, they had like their cowboys, because they were cowboy fans. They had their cowboy stuff up, everything was clean. They had like a little blanket on the recliner in case they, get cold, in the wintertime. I don't know. It was just put together, and I liked how it felt. So that's what's happening here. ASAP. And then we're just going to we're going to go through our storage unit. We're going to pull out just the essential things that we want to keep. And then they can auction off the rest, because I'm not paying storage fees anymore. I'm not going to pay a storage fee every month when my home still looks like a storage unit, right? So I don't know. Whatever. What is this guy talking about over here? Have you guys ever seen the show Landman? Can I get a 1 in the chat if you've ever seen the show Landman? And go. While I smoke this vape. Yo, you talking to me? How you's doing? Oh, Lynn's seen it. Hell yeah. Tell him about it, Lynn. Lynn, and I love you. I do. Thank you so much for all the uplifting emails you send me. I really, really, really appreciate them. Hazley loved the little thing you sent her. They're just awesome. Can you guys still hear me? Oh, yeah, obviously you can. So no one else has seen Landman. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. Oh, sorry. Wrong thing. Damn, these chats are moving fast. James Collins goes, Sam, can you send me some clothes, brother? If you're downsizing, I can help cover shipping. It would be cheaper than... Dude, expect a crate of clothes, brother. For real? Yeah. Do you like Dickies? You like cutoff Dickies? You like tall socks, brother? You like Vans? I got you, my ninja. I got you. Shoot me your address as soon as possible. Did you hear that? James Conn carries me his clothes. I'm going to send him a bunch of clothes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank
Ooh,
God.
she brought them over. Nice. Cheers. Real sugar. James, I'm about to hook you up, brother. You're going to look like you're from East LA, bro. Hey, Deb. Thank you so much. Hey, Sam, I've been self-reflecting and making changes. Just want to be an example of forgiveness and peace, and I'm already starting to feel more peaceful within myself. I hope you will also feel peace along this journey of yours. Deb, don't try to make me cry right now. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Like I've always said, like I always say, and here I am, apologizing to Susie, but what have I always said about this community? Even through the ups and downs, I always say, like, in this community, we walk in forgiveness. We don't have to say the word sorry to each other. We don't, and you guys always remind me that when I'm apologizing for being late or for being all over the place. And are like, no, this community walks in forgiveness and self-reflecting and trying to be better. And then I'm the first to lose it, It's practice what you preach is a cliche or a saying for a reason because it speaks truth. No, I'm not going to say truth to power, and I'm not going like that. I'm going like that. See, he is a Nazi. What did Elon do? From the heart. He was trolling those dudes. Come on, man. He trolled them and they all bit. They all took a big bite of the Elon troll pie. But I can say this: I am less of a fan of Elon Musk than I used to be, and this is the reason why. And it's probably not the reason why you guys are thinking. The reason why I'm less of a fan of Elon right now is because he's kind of he wants to be in the limelight more than I ever thought you know what I mean? He wants to be the dude. And there's nothing about wanting to like be successful and to be, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's something that is in him that rubs me the wrong way. It doesn't matter. Who am I? Right. I'm just some guy. And I mean, but he's just some guy too. I mean, we're all human, but what I'm saying is I'm just some guy on YouTube. You know, he's a pretty smart guy, runs, 4 huge companies, and they're all basically killing it. But there's something about like the way he acts, unless he's being interviewed by like the opposition, meaning like CNN or Don Lemon or something like that. Then he's like serious, all about business, and he like, he really knows how to piss people off. But when he's around like Donald and, can I call you Donald? Mr. Trump, can I call you Donald? Are we on first name basis? But when he's like around them and like doing like these big shows and like these conventions and stuff, he just becomes like a super nerdy guy who thinks he's like super cool, right? I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But oh, I got new comments way down there. Someone keeps walking by my window. I feel like they're eavesdropping on my. The podcast is After the Bars. Go check it out. I feel like they're just like going like this, listening to what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, subscribe, dude. You gotta subscribe. You can't subscribe by walking by my window. But yeah, that's funny. I don't remember what I was talking about. And I mean, I know I was talking about Elon, but James is about to get hooked up. Comment. Sorry, Sam. That's me outside. What? Oh, you're so much faster than me. I'm like, what? I must have missed something else you said, but yeah, you're talking about me. Like, that would be so funny, but like scary too. Scary. That would be so. You saying it is what makes it funny. Jen and I had a pretty good conversation last week, and just a little conversation, but we figured out that we've lived in some similar places, we've done some similar things, we've been around the similar groups of people, if not probably the same groups, but like say like there's like a core group of people, and then there's like outside group, like those outside people are like connected. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Man, I'm coming up with all these new cool little analogies tonight. Don's mom has been here forever. Or down ass mom. Down ass mom hasn't been here forever. What's going on, down ass mom? I think the nighttime show is where it's at. I think this is where it's at. I'm sorry to the morning guys or the morning people that will only be able to catch it in the morning. But I think this is where it's at. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing over here. Gotta run. Bye, Joe Mama. I didn't even say hi to you, Joe Mama. I'm sorry. I didn't do a roll call. I'm so sorry. Oh, see, here I am saying sorry. I don't mean like sorry, like, but like I should have done the roll call to say hi to everyone because I haven't been here in a while, and I wanted to let everyone know that they are seen and loved by me. Oh, your mama. Remember that song from the 70s? Maybe early 80s. That's right. I said your mama. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tell your mama, your mama. Tell the telephone man, your mama. Tell the main man, your mama. Tell your neighbor, your mama. Oh, your mama. Boom, boom. It was like when rap was first coming out. When hip hop was first coming out. Yeah, that's cool, James Collins cares. Grace Peace be. Sammy, I'm a longtime lurker. Hi, Grace and Peace. I love your name. Sammy, I'm a longtime lurker. I'm struggling big time too, brother. Praying with you, joining in prayer that we can lean completely on God. Your heart is so big for all of us. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Grace. And thank you for coming out of lurk mode for a second to say hi and to be praying with me and to let me know that. And I will be praying with you too. I like I said, I went to a church I haven't gone to. I've gone to some Bible studies there. Now I'm going to talk about God for a second. I've gone to some Bible studies there, and I've never gone to their service. So Marianne and I were kind of having a disagreement on Sunday. So it was like, I'm gonna get somewhere safe, not like safe from her like taking me out. Well, maybe, but like somewhere safe where I can be mentally. And she wanted to go, and I feel really bad now that I was like, no, I need to go by myself. I need to go by myself. It was that kind of like disagreement, right? So I went, and of course the service was like right on time, exactly what we were going through, exactly what I needed to hear. And like the whole time, of course, I'm like, oh, I wish she was hearing this with me. I wish she was hearing this with me. I wish she was hearing this with me. And I think, it's of course upon me to share that message with her. But I'm going to try to get us to watch the live together, or not the live, but the sermon together, because it's somewhere on Facebook or something. I'll have to find it. But man, it was just awesome, man. The message was, and I'm going to just say it in like layman's terms. So basically, the message was, and this doesn't have to be even like a Christian message, a Christian message. F around and find out, Sam. A Christian message. It's basically it was like saying like, you can be like, you can like, say you're standing on a corner, right? And you get like a kid's going to jump out and of the road, but you save him. Everyone's like, yeah, man, you're killing it. And then the next day, kid's going to jump out. Oh man, you save him, everyone's just like, yeah, this guy's awesome. Look at the good things he does. He like saves these kids from, jumping out in the street, whatever. It's maybe not the best example, but then one day you just, let the kid jump out in the street. Now you're not that cool dude anymore. You're like this bag. Maybe this is a terrible example, but now, you're a POS, even though you were doing like these great things for 20 years of your life. Now I'm going back to reality, doing like these great things for 20 years of your life, but because we're human, right? We're still in this flesh, the Holy Spirit resides in us. It changes us, but it doesn't fix us, right? So you're like this great guy, but then you F up like I have even recently, and now I'm a terrible guy, and no one's telling me I'm terrible. Now I'm telling myself that more than anything, but no one remembers all the good you've done and like are trying to do. And so then it's hard because I'm like, okay, I effed up, and this is what I've learned this time from this mistake. And it's the same mistake, right? It's a mistake I've made twice. Look, it's not adultery or anything like that. So please, it's nothing like that. I'm not saying it's not serious because I don't want to minimize it, but it's like I will never go outside my marriage. I will divorce before I ever like cheat, and I won't divorce because I know my union is from God. Like it is. It's too big of an age difference to without any creepiness, like driven by sex or anything like that. Like I have no libido. Okay, TMI on the libido, but but do you guys understand what I'm saying? It's so I'm like, boy, I'm a great guy. I love people. I do the best I can, but I do have this like this thing that happens, you know, or that's happened. And I understand how it's made others feel, but like, look, I'm still that good dude. Like, I don't want to be tortured for it. Not that anyone's tortured. My wife just said 3 times. See, she's a monster. Get me out. Save me. I'm just kidding. But do you know what I mean? But I have to understand what she's going through, you know, because she's been hurt by it. And so, and I try to, but I don't want to let it define our marriage right now. See, now I'm getting into too much. But that's basically what the sermon was. You know, it was like about that, and I was like, I wish she was here. I mean, to be fair, it was like more beneficial. It would have been more beneficial for her to hear it. For me to hear it, was just like, yeah, you know. So, you know, maybe that there's a little bit of selfishness in me wanting to hear that specific message because I feel like I come out good in it, you know. So I don't know. Am I ranting? Am I making sense? Galen's here. Hi, Galen. I just looked over there just in time to see you. Hi, Galen. Been praying for you, Galen, and yours and Matt, and for understanding and grace. And thank you, Heather Mack. TMI alert. TMI alert. I have the best people. Oh, Mariana, how do you feel about Michigan? That's perfect. Yeah, you tell her. I'm scared to tell. We've talked about moving to Michigan, though. We talked about it. And I mean, you know, eventually, and I'm hopefully not anytime soon, my dad is going to pass away and I'm going to have to deal with his property. And I don't want to do that from Montana. It would be me flying away a lot and, you know, and then coming home because you know, we all have jobs. Some have 4 jobs, 3 jobs. And one of the jobs has 2 channels that are floundering. I'm Sam-splaining what? I'm not Sam-splaining shit. I was talking about, and I'm not mad. I'm like, what do you mean? I've seen like 3 Sam-splains. I'm talking about a sermon. I Sam-splain a sermon? Yeah, I guess I kind of did. Now, what are you going to do? They come for the Sam-splain. You know, there are, oh, wait, no, my website is down right now because I didn't pay the thing. I was going to say, there are Sam-splain shirts you guys can get since you guys love it so much. You can go get Sam-splain shirts at Mayhem News, but no, I haven't paid the $38 to keep my website up. So no shirts for you. Hello to all. I'll be listening while driving. I love Galen. Well, hello, Galen. I'm so glad you were able to make the debut show of Mayhem After Dark. And it's just now getting dark here. But I mean, it's still hella daylight. It's just now getting dark here. Do you guys think I should keep this setup? Oh, I know you were, Nicole. I was like, I needed to change the subject anyway, and like I was like trying to make light of it. Anyway, that is Sam-splaining. Just a short Sam-splain. I think I do kind of like it like this. Because I'll have another computer to my left to like work the Googles, do the Google stuff when we're live, and then I have a monitor that I can play the videos that we need to play. Yeah, like reaction videos. Oh wait, I'll have to move over though if I do that. Yeah, when we do reaction videos, these are all like the plans. I've had this forever. This is my reaction setup. So like when I play body cams, like I can be here like, and we can all be laughing at the body cams, but this is the backdrop for it. And then the reaction is over it. I can like even show you guys. I don't have anything up. We'll just do Glenn Greenwald. So then if I was to like have, I'm working at, this is all messed up. So if I was like, say this was a body cam, this would be the reaction setup. But I've had this like ready to go for 2 months. I just haven't used it yet. But anyways, I want to start doing some body cams, but like good ones, not just like regular old body cams, just like dumb, like ones where like the cops are getting sued, the cops are, like those ones. I've shown a couple before where like the guy was arrested, but he had like Alzheimer's really bad, but they thought he was like trying to steal some beer. Yeah, that cop did. One of those cops did. He lost his immunity. He lost his what is it? Applied immunity. I can't remember the name of it, but yeah. What's the name of that? That immunity that the cops get, but he lost it. So, KP and AZ, I would say this next paycheck, not that paycheck. It'll be like the paycheck. Sorry, you guys don't even know what that means. It'll be like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I'll announce it when it gets back up, because I want to show some of the new shirts that I have on there, and some of the new designs that I have on there that I haven't shared yet. So it'll be up. But yeah, I'll announce it. We're a nighttime show now. So yeah. And then where's Kim at? Where the hell is Kim at? Did she leave? Hold on. Hi, honey.
We needed $10 today
Okay.
because tomorrow we're going to Brazil for the field trip.
For the field trip? Yeah, yes. We got it, honey. I'll go get it tonight. Okay. Zoo field trip tomorrow. I keep forgetting about the field trip. So yeah. I just texted Kim. Yeah, and I have some stuff to share, like what Kim, our viewer Kim, she does she always explains it better than I do. Off-duty cops that do security, and it's like awesome. And I know I've talked about it a few times, and I need to get this video together. It's been hectic, but yes, we'll be talking about that. Yes, LKF, I will.
No, not you.
Yeah, I can. Hey. Okay, guys. Well, thanks for coming out today. I gotta go. Got some family stuff. This will be every night at 7:00. And yeah, I think it's a good time. And thank you so much doing it Deb's way. Your 10. All right. All right, guys. Well, I love you. I'm sorry I got a jet cut it off. But something has come up. I love you guys. Okay, I will send you that information. Will you remind me again if I get sidetracked with what's going on right now? I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much, KP, for this super chat, and anyone else that has done some super chats. Indigo Twin, thank you so much. Super chat, Sam, give yourself a place to feel safe. Community, we got your back just like you have ours. Give yourself grace. Thank you so much. And then, of course, Deb, thank you so much. Chrissy for Katz Newton. Thank you so much. KP and AZ. Again, Indigo Twin. All right, guys. It's been about an hour and a half. Awesome. I will see you guys soon. Bye.
Oh, wow. Well, this has been a journey. This has been a journey for us, like a journey through from legal troubles to mental health issues, to my own struggles, to your struggles, you sharing your struggles with me. I appreciate you, and thank you for that. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. My people from recovery to legal trials, hope and unity is what we're speaking about. It's a long way to the promised land. All my people understand that this land is our land. One nation under God, and ain't a thing changed. This ain't that, and ain't this, not the same thing. I'm about to bust a move, this a new groove, kinda like a mission, not the Blues Brothers. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. I can feel it, it's a new day. We've got a long way to go. Don't lose faith, don't let the mind games change you. What you see on TV is not always true. You could be anything you want to. I don't know about you, but I am not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. Not who I used to be. No. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows. Good night, good morning to the listeners of the After the Bar shows, from the morning mayhem shows, or the random nighttime shows.